I put my last name first, like what you make it, and I'm finna make sure they know what my last name work. I'm holding the torch, I'm one with the source, and I put my last name first. I was finna crash, they better be glad that some of this cash came first. But that's in the past,
asshole. Young Aegon Targaryen in the flesh. Hey Robinson. Shimmy Neutron. That's all I got to say.
Shimmy Neutron.
Go ahead to my right.
It's your boy King Dashe, Northside native, aka the 4 City Don.
Yeah.
Glock Purdy, you know what I'm saying? Glockavilli. Munch Norris, Girth Brooks, Coochie Mane.
Hey, yo.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Somebody live?
It's your boy Corey, aka Jukum Jones, aka Corey Moe, the A-League vet, Mr. 9700, Court Glenn Corey.
Sad ass nigga.
Clipper Corey, Ronald Thisley, Steve Thatower, Freddie Ruger, Glock Lesnar, Galak Obama, Blicky Williams. To our
Far left.
my far left, our returning guest member.
What's going on, people? Is the judge himself at MJ Owns on all social media. What goes down? Mr. It's the microwave of the team. Mr. Did we get that clean? Mr. Who do I have to talk to so we don't have to stand in this line? It's Mr. If I ordered it that way, I wouldn't want you to bring it to me any other way. Mr. Where's my good shoes? No, my other ones.
That's a flex. You got 2 good pair of shoes.
Mr. Have you seen my chain polish and not the silver one because I'm trying to dress up tonight? We're just having a great time. Do I get the pleasure, the honor?
Nah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This next brother coming up to the stage, man. He just man. We gotta make some. Can we get hands clapping immediately? He needs no introduction, but I want like hands clapping on set. That's immediately together.
Automatically regret it. Automatically.
Of course he does, man. I'm honored. We got a Northside legend. I'll call him that already.
Come on, man.
Mr. Godbody Bingo, talk to the people, man. What's up?
Oh, man, my name is Godbody Bingo. They call me Bingo Kilo. Some people call me the Northside Savior. Some people call me Mr. Off the Books. People call me Mr. Last Name First. Some people just say praise. But that's me. I'm on mute tonight. What's happening?
What's up, man? Happy to have you. New project out now.
Absolutely.
Been out for a little while. If y'all haven't heard it,
About 2
you
months
should have
now.
by now. Yeah, 2 months. Last name first. Correct. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So go stream last name first after y'all finish with this episode, though. Not right now. Go afterwards. We saw you last night. Well, some of us did. The people who actually leave the house.
How was it, man? What you thought?
Oh, you ready for the full concert? That's the first thing I said when I left the building. Where the full concert coming?
Man, I appreciate that.
Great stage presence.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
Thank you. I feel like I'm a little rusty, honestly. So if y'all enjoyed that, when we get
You
this
got
full
you
show
got
together,
you got in your bag by like halfway through the second song.
yeah.
When you start going to the end of the stage and rapping in people's faces, yeah.
You was getting the energy though, so
Yeah,
that, I think
absolutely.
that's why I picked up.
A lot of shit happened before I went on, so I had to kind of regroup, refocus. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good night though, man. I'm glad it was good to see y'all boys. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Locals Only again.
Locals Only presents God Can't Preach.
Year, last Thursday of every month at the Art Room. Holla at us. We be out there. But the album, who wanna go first? I already gave this nigga my review months ago, so I can go last.
You want those rights?
I always go first, bro.
I'll go first, man.
Y'all want my outside niggas to go before?
Yeah, I'll go first.
No, you're not. You a guest.
Guest can't go first.
Go ahead, bro.
Guest last.
Listen, man, I'm trying to take my bias out of what I say about this album, but like, oh shit, if that's the case, this is the hardest shit I ever heard. Like, this is the fuck, like, I mean, Reasonable Doubt who? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
Now you're trying to get him fried.
Throw it back. All right, my fault. But no, this is following you close enough from the first album to now. You can see the progression in every feature that's been in between here and there. You get. It sounds like more sure of yourself every time.
Yeah.
And you can feel the way that you use like your voice as an extra instrument. We were talking about earlier. Like, yeah, You knew what you were doing. Easy 5 for me.
Man, thank you, bro. That means a
Easy
lot,
5
bro.
for me.
I ain't never got a 5 on mute before. It's my
Listen,
yeah. I appreciate
don't take
that.
that lightly. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
Don't
that.
take that lightly. That's who's next. Who else wants to
I
wax
go,
poetic?
man. I'm going next, man. I fuck with the album, bro. This is like he said, you can see and hear the growth, the comfortability in the album, bro. Coming off the last one, off the books, which was still gets played, bro. Still in the rotation, super tough. I thought about this shit today when I was watching Snowfall. I'm like, damn, this the guy about it. Like I watched that episode of Snowfall today, bro.
Yeah.
And this shit was jamming, bro. My from top to bottom, the intro, how you boom, I'm here. This is it. Last name first. I love the fact that you had the title track as
The intro.
the intro.
I appreciate that.
I always try to find like a 3 that I'm fucking with, like, and I got 2 of them. I got 2 sets of 3, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Nigga playing phase 10 over here.
Yeah, bro. That from Wallace Good to Happy Weight 1 and 2 to Whirlwind, bro.
This nigga's a hoe. This nigga is a hoe.
Should've went. Should've went.
I gave a chance.
Should've went. But them 3 right there, bro, that was the first. Everything was jamming, but those were like the first was like, okay, I'm coming back to them motherfuckers when this album did. Like those was it. I ain't gonna say my second one in case you
Nah.
with them too.
I think you said he was already looking into your hoe.
Then this one gonna lead to a question I got for you. The Scorsese, the Limelight, and Deeper Than Rap.
Yeah.
It's another good 3.
Bro, them 3 like
Those are my 2 3s as well. So,
okay,
yeah.
okay. The sequencing of the album was well put together, bro.
Thank you.
The Dante Hitchcock feature was clean on there.
Fire.
The Happy Weight 1 and 2, bro.
My
that shit
God.
Bro,
Hey.
them hoes jamming, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I gave a 5, bro. Don't give me this whole
Praise, I appreciate
bro,
it.
this whole is like that, bro.
Yeah.
I sent my sister some of the stuff we listen to on here, bro. And off the books, when I sent that to her, she was like, "Hey, like, who the fuck is this?" And then I sent her this one. It gets played, bro.
Man,
this
thank
whole
you, bro.
jamming.
That mean the world for real,
This whole jamming. What's up, other North Side?
Come on, Hood.
We outnumbered. I'm gonna be
Four
quiet.
City done.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Hey, but nah, real talk. You could really just play on this hoe and vibe out to this bitch, bro. 13 songs. Am I not close enough to the mic? Or am I too far away?
You turn your head away from
Oh, my bad. What was it?
13 songs.
13 songs. The sequence is like my boy Corey damn near said everything I was gonna say. I'm gonna say my favorites off this hoe instead of my 3. I'm gonna go Till We Up,
Yeah.
Heavyweights, Phil Knight, and Scorsese.
Solid.
The samples on this hoe, you did them hoes justice.
Thank you.
You ain't waste a sample. Production was on this hoe was A1. You definitely let niggas know you was here to rap. What's the chick name on?
Asia.
On Happy Weight,
Hey,
Ashley
She
K.
was
Yeah.
on that
Hey,
hoe,
she
bro.
was- bro, I thought I was tripping. I started that hoe over. I was like, nah, she was on that hoe
Yeah,
going for sure. She was floating on that bitch.
Sure.
I gave this hoe a 5. 5.
You didn't
Hey,
want to
but
give
if
it a
y'all-
4?
Huh?
You didn't want to give it a 4?
Nah. Even though he from the
From the
From the
fold,
fold,
we getting 5s.
we
today.
getting 5s, man. when the album that good, man. Hey, this some fire shit right here, bro. Real
Thank
talk.
you, bro.
Even down to the visuals that you dropping, bro.
And this
More to
2 months
come.
later too.
Huh?
This 2 months later.
Yeah.
After it is dropped, and we still talking about this shit. You gonna be secretive and keep with what you gave me? Pause between.
Shocker, I gave it a 5.
Oh no!
I know you lying.
I gave that shit
Facts.
I gave that shit a 5 before it came out, nigga. Like, normally when people send me their projects, I like text them and be like, you know, give them thumbs up, something light. I was in the gym on like my third or fourth play finally or something like that. After shooting around, and then I was lifting weights again. Barely. Let me not front. Barely lifting weights.
You was lifting weights, bro.
I was waiting for the rest of the hoopers to get
But
to
you
the
was
gym.
lifting weights.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I had to stop and I said this nigga a voice note. Cause I ain't want to text all of that. I had to say that nigga a voice note. I was thoroughly impressed.
Man,
Impressed is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
I ain't gonna lie,
crazy.
I was mad. It got to a point I was mad because it was starting over already. I was like, damn,
13 songs, nigga.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was mad because it was starting over. I was like, damn, the app. But dope ass album.
I told him last night when he was performing, I had to check myself, bro. I'm sitting in the corner, nigga.
Yeah,
And then I'm like, damn, this nigga gonna see me, bro.
Yeah, both of y'all was trying your hardest to be Scarface.
I was like, this nigga gonna see me.
I took my glasses off. I couldn't see nobody.
This nigga on stage rapping, bro. I'm over there rapping a song. Like, damn, this nigga coming to the party, bro. I can't.
I'm sitting right next to B rapping them bitches word for word, nigga. Like a real ass fan. I ain't even fuck. But yeah, impressed, bro. Like, even though I loved Off the Books, like this, like you leveled up.
Thank you, bro.
And which is what you're supposed to do. And it was while I was listening to your shit. I was still listening to some of the stuff from last year, and then I was listening to Noah Project, and I was just like, yeah, y'all niggas can't just get on songs and just be rapping about any old thing anymore, bro.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely.
That's over with.
That shit is done.
That shit over
That
with.
shit
Man,
is-
that's really exactly what's my approach. All y'all fucks with Off the Books too, and I appreciate that. And I loved it, my first album.
Mhm.
But if you go back to Off the Books and listen track by track, I ain't gonna lie, half them songs not actually about nothing. Like it's hard beats. I'm rapping well.
I'm a good ass rapper.
Yeah, they very general.
Yeah.
Like it's like it wasn't no real specific intention on half of the songs till you get to like the second half of the album.
Mhm.
So going in this time, I knew I wanted to like, even if it wasn't super deep or super heavy, like an Issa Rae 2 or a Cuban Link.
Hey, Issa Rae was hard too, though.
Man, appreciate it. I wanted every song to have a topic or a theme. Like I said, even if it wasn't super heavy. And cause at this point, bro, like I feel like niggas know I can rap. I'm way past the trying to prove that. My whole thing is I want somebody to feel something. So if the song is about something, I'm more likely to provoke thought or emotion. So my goal is always for somebody to walk away wanting to hear the song again, wanting to feel something with my words or the sounds of the beat or whoever the feature was, or even the topic of the song. Like, man, I wasn't thinking about that like that. Let me revisit that. So for you to say, to point out that growth, that means something, because that was what I put into it. So yeah, sure.
Because now that both y'all niggas have been here, and I got called out for making this statement on Twitter when I was like, I kind of want girl records from you niggas now. And niggas was like, who, you? They was like, oh, I know this ain't who I think it is. Look, it's a difference between a girl record and y'all rapping about fucking.
Yeah.
Very true.
I don't want to hear my homies rapping about fucking. That point still stands.
You just said they can rap about fucking last week. You was drunk.
Yeah.
You changing your statement right now. You just said I guess it's cool for y'all to rap about
It was
fucking.
last week?
No, it was when Nova was here.
Oh,
Last
dumb
episode,
drunk.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
drunk.
was,
Fuck that.
okay.
But you can rap about
That's
girls.
off the board, guys.
You can rap about relationships. I still don't want to hear y'all rapping about what you doing to bitches in the bedroom. I just don't. But you know me, I'm king emo around this motherfucker. So when I got songs like Whirlwind, Limelight, and I even say that them hoes is depressive. Them hoes just like really had like a message to it.
Yeah.
And I just really fuck with it. And then the which one is the rapper on Limelight? There's two names on
Is
there.
it Neptune?
Josie Green.
Josie Green.
Come on, man.
Phenomenal verse.
Come on, man.
Phenomenal verse. Shit, even I've been a fan of Dante.
Yeah.
And so when I seen him on the I said, oh
Yeah.
shit, I know what this is about to do. Bro, that nigga.
Yeah, he went crazy,
It
bro.
provoked you.
It was time for me to get a feature like kind of out of my immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody a little bigger than me too. Yeah. And I've been thinking about who I was gonna get for a long time. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Somebody a little more famous than me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
He didn't even think about
when
it.
you went wrong, you got to do as Romans do. So pause. When somebody a little more famous than me, a little more well known. You feel me? And yeah, I think it was worth it, man. That's my highest stream song.
Yeah. His fan base is consistent.
Yeah,
too.
they locked in. The perfect timing too, because he just dropped the project. It was enough time before he dropped. So when I dropped, my song was like his newest song too. It was on his page, so that helped run the streams up and helped get the attention on it. But
That nigga had a bar about somebody cold and sleeping on the floor. I said, hey, bro, I
yeah.
don't want to ruin people. I ruin bars all the time, so I stopped trying. Because rappers seem to get a little sensitive when I fuck up their bars. But whatever. You take your head in agreement? Whatever. I ain't Mathis. I ain't no fucking Rolodex of bars, nigga. If I got the punchline right, be happy.
Jesus, that's disrespectful. We can't be those people.
That's amazing. But then you got songs like Scorsese. And this nigga last night said, I got real violins on my shit.
Yeah, that's a real violin. Y'all hear live instrumentation.
Yeah. Scorsese, deeper than rap and the intro, just fire. And then everything else in between was just greatness. I was fine.
Man.
Like, I don't skip nothing. Whenever I put your album on, your album plays, unless I just really
want to hear something specifically at that moment.
I might be in a mood for them two records, or I might like play Happy Weight. Sometimes like just Happy Weight, and I'll go to something else just because I'm random and ADHD and shit.
Type shit.
But other than that, normally when I put your album on, that bitch plays.
Man,
from top to bottom. That's probably why you always on my top artist list on Spotify title. You somewhere in the top 10, you gonna see Godbody Bingo.
Man,
it just is what it is.
And that's love, bro. Have y'all niggas ever gave probably like Rob or somebody or maybe Dash album even, but all fives? That's tough. I don't know if I've seen that.
Rob gave
Rob all five.
Dash. Maybe Milo. Did somebody get Milo? No.
I think
it was either Milo or like didn't Devontae get one time?
No.
I think Inspired by Good Weed got all five.
That's
probably like the third one.
I'm in on mute pantheon, man.
Your jacket's in the mail.
I think
it'll find you. Don't worry about it.
I wear that shit though, man, because like I said it off camera, I'm gonna say it again. Like it's not a lot of people that give a fuck about the scene for real out here. That's like really listening to our music, really talking about our music, really inviting us to come talk about the music. That shit mean the world to me. I'ma always support, always tune in because. Of course, I care. I want people. People can say all they want about. I don't care about nobody's opinion, nobody this, that. That shit matter. If somebody take the time to listen to your shit, and then even with the people that do it, ain't many as consistent as y'all. So I salute y'all on that front for consistently tapping in, supporting, listening, sharing, and to get all fives. And y'all, some of y'all niggas tough critics. So all fives mean something to me for shit show.
I'm niggas. It's me. But yeah, oh shit.
I'll be alive if I said I expect anything less.
Oh, there it is. Hot damn.
And I'm gonna say because when I came off the books, I got majority 4 or 5, shit in that nature.
So you knew this was better.
It gotta be.
But that's what was crazy about DJ saying he was what.
He was impressed.
He was impressed.
Impressed is the word.
That's what I'm saying. When he said impressed, that was like
that's a big word.
I ain't never heard DJ say impressed.
Coming off of not just off the books. What was the
mixtape?
The mixtape.
Bingo the biggest. Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that.
And it's crazy because he was on that whole rapping, and then to come back with the album spitting like that, I was like, okay,
yeah, man,
he knew what he was doing.
So all you really did was just up the bar for yourself.
So you wasn't even thinking about the sophomore slump.
No.
I'll probably right after. So when I dropped, my father passed in June of 2021, and I wasn't even gonna drop off the books because I wasn't even gonna drop it because I was just so. Of course, you're grieving clearly, but I know he would have wanted me to keep going, so I dropped off the books, and like I wasn't recording nowhere near much as I do now at the time. Like when I dropped off the books. That was it. I ain't had no vault. I ain't had no other songs. I dropped all 13 songs I had. Everything else had been out already. I had a couple features maybe, but I ain't had no more records. So, like, over the rest of 2021, I'm like, damn, what am I going to talk about another album? Like, this shit was really good. It's the best I got. But I was like 25, 26 at the time. So, I'm like, I'm going to just have to live and keep growing and figure out what I'm going to talk about next. And that's how we get to something like a Bingo the Biggest, a mixtape. So, going off the books 2021, I go to a writing camp at the end of 2021 for Issa Rae. Crazy experience, met hella people.
Met Maya.
Yeah, met Maya. I ain't been the same since I met Maya in Miami.
That's really what happened.
Real life bars.
You can ask my girl, bro. I met my girl about 2 months before that happened. I was talking to multiple women at the time, though. I was single. I was on dating apps talking to bitches, living that life.
Yeah.
And women. I get the invite to go to Miami early December on a 3-day trip. And we talk, we link up, we talk before. She tell me she don't expect me to talk to her while I'm gone. When I get out there, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of shook. I ain't never been in this environment, and I knew I'm talented that I can rap, but I ain't never really rap on topic. They had like sheets about the scenes and different shit, and it's based in Miami. We in Miami. I ain't never tried to rap like Trick Daddy before. I ain't know how to go there yet. I wasn't that creative, and so I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting my ass whooped. No bullshit. That's straight honesty. Like I'm in there. These people got publishing deals. These people they write songs for a living, which is my goal, but I wasn't there yet. So only people I'm hitting my mama, my sister, one of the homies, and my girl now, who wasn't my girl yet. And over time I wasn't hitting nobody else. And then on the second day Issa came. I'm like, damn, I made a song by Issa Rae back in 2018. I hadn't even watched Insecure yet, but I just knew like this is a popular person. I'm gonna attack that. So to meet her, full circle moment. Next day she come back, she bring Akeem Ali, Maya, Cool and Dre, all these people. I meet Maya, and I'm like, yeah, ain't none of these bitches in my phone bad enough, but the one I'm still talking to, and that's why she my girl now. But meeting Maya, that shit changed my life on my mama. Because I was like, and she told me I was fire, like to my face. That shit was. You can't tell me nothing after that.
I put that on my tombstone.
What did you?
Here lies Got Body Bingo. Maya said he was fire one time.
Maya said I was fire, took a picture with me. But that's, hey.
What were you able to take away from that writing camp experience?
It showed me like how my work ethic needed to change. I used to write in my head only. Like thought I was a Jay-Z Wayne fan type shit. So I did that shit and I was good at it. Like none of the lyrics off the books got wrote down. All that shit was straight in my head. But I did that shit. I thought I was cool for doing that shit. But now I get in these rooms with these quick songwriters and I'm writing the verse, they don't finish the song. I ain't even get to put my verse on the song type shit. Damn. And like they moving so fast, I'm realizing I can't keep up. Trying to be cool, trying to look cute. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't mean nothing. And that got me back to I used to write paper and pencil, and I switched it in my head. And so that showed me I need to find a quicker way. And I started typing my verses down. And I only did it out of necessity to go faster. Yeah. But I didn't want to lose none of the creativity. So it took me a while to like write like that to kind of get my flow back essentially. And so coming out of that camp, and then also I didn't get no placements either. So I'm like, damn, like I started impressing people by day 2 and 3. Yeah. But I probably got on about 6, 7 songs when it's probably about 70, 80 songs got made. Dang, so I didn't put enough shots up. You feel me?
Yeah. They was turning out records like that.
It's 4 rooms.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? 4 rooms.
It's like the Dreamville camp in that motherfucker.
Damn near. That's what it felt like. I mean people that done wrote for Brent Faiyaz, people that done produced for SZA, Kanye. I'm meeting this dude named Thaddeus Dixon. He a musical director. He go on tour with everybody. He go on tour with motherfucking Big Sean here, and then he with 21 Savage here, then he with Keisha Cole here. Like, this nigga made a beat 5 minutes in my face. So yeah, I'm meeting people like this. You know, pause, but yeah, I'm meeting people like this. You know what I'm saying? I meet Dreezy. I meet everybody, bro. Like, so.
Well, talk. What happened? Hang on.
This nigga.
Hang on.
Slow down.
Hold on. Relax. Dreezy. Hey, pump the brakes, champ. Pump the brakes, champ. I mean.
Act something creepy like what she smell like or some shit.
Did she ask about me? I mean,
nah, she was in that bitch rapping.
You fucking bet you was.
If you can answer, 1 hour man, how did that happen?
Just connections. My manager was friends with somebody that worked for Issa's company, radio. So when he sent her my music, she was like, hell yeah. And they sent me the invite. So it was straight a relationship. Everything I ever got off music has been a relationship. That's going to be every answer, but it's just different people knowing, because
that speaks to the person you are, though.
Man, I appreciate that.
For sure.
I appreciate that. Like, even meeting my manager. So I was part of a collective at first, and I kind of left that. And through Sadiq, I meet my manager, Eunice. And through Eunice, I meet the person I go out. I go to LA for the first time because of him. I got hella connection to LA now because of him. And then the person that got me to the camp with Issa was also somebody he used to work with. He used to work for WME, the booking agency. Like he used to help set up like a nigga like Nas or 2 Chainz tour. He never got to meet him, but he used to work with their business type shit. And so, a lot of people he met at that job led to places I got to go, or people I got to meet through that connection. So yeah, and then continuing with my writing journey, coming out of that camp, I changed my writing style. I don't start back writing songs till about like middle of like about the first quarter, early second quarter 2022, And funny enough, that's probably when the first songs that came on the album got wrote. I start Happy Weight then. I write Switch Lanes around that time, which came out 2023. I write
And I can see that.
Happy
Yeah.
Way, especially happy.
Yeah.
Happy Weight
I can
happens
see
then.
that.
Field Night happened around that time. Field Night, the oldest song on there. And yeah, so I get the writing, and I start getting an idea for an album. And like so, at the listening party, I said I like Wallace Good almost didn't make it, shit like that. So it was gonna be a whole different album, and Last Name First is gonna be an EP that led to the album.
Yeah.
So Wallace Good was always gonna be on Last Name First, but Last Name First wasn't always the album.
Okay.
So that's why I say that. But and I remember telling my girl, like, oh, when I made Wallace Good, she was like, this not going on the album? Like, what's up? And I was like, shit, I gotta have good songs on this shit too if I'm gonna drop both. But I ended up just really taking the best songs from that idea and putting it all together. Like Scorsese, Happy Way.
What made you say fuck it? Just
Cause like by the time I got to where I was, it had been so long. I'm like, I just gotta put my best foot forward. I really can't afford to like sprinkle nothing. If I'm gonna drop, I gotta drop for real. And so I get back writing in 2022, but I started doing my own events for real in 2022 as well. I threw a concert for the first time in April. And amazing. That's to this day the best event I've been a part of. And not just because I threw it, it just ran smooth.
That was the one with you and B-Val?
Yeah, B-Val went right before me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, you was there. That was probably my favorite show I've done still to this day.
Always there, ass nigga.
And that shit went amazing. And it was stressful though, just putting together the event, booking the venue, paying people, all that shit. But we was able to do it. So like I started back writing in, but I didn't really get back in it because I did another event about 3 months later, which I didn't know at the time that you probably shouldn't do them that close unless you really got a plan. Because I'm assuming everybody that came to show in April gonna come again in September.
Yeah.
Half of them people didn't come.
Yeah.
But thankfully we still filled the room up again. But I literally had like nightmares headed up to that show because I thought I wasn't gonna sell out. I was gonna owe money to House of Blues and shit. I was nervous. But that shit worked out. That was my first time going with a live band, which also started the inkling of having live music on the album. And so going into 2023, I'm like, damn, I need to keep myself active. And I started trying to figure out the content side. Y'all compliment the visuals. So I had this idea to do a mixtape. I'm going to do this mixtape, call it Bingo the Biggest. That was one of my other nicknames. And I'm going to just rap on just whatever beats I like. And I'm going to just shoot a video for everyone.
Tore that bitch down.
Man, appreciate it.
Sure the fuck did.
Literally, only reason I did it was just to have something to write to and to have something to shoot videos of. So for it to come out like that and get the appreciation it got, like niggas started talking about doing mixtapes after I did it, I was like, yeah, this is something. But so yeah, all that led to me really locking in to start creating this album. So I had a few songs for it going into the mixtape, but I really locked in on it late 23. And from end of 23 through like half of 24, I really finished it. I was done with the album by like August, September 24. But I was gonna drop on my birthday in November. But I wanted my business together first. I didn't have my merch ready. I didn't have a venue for a release party yet. And I feel like I didn't have enough momentum. Like the mixtape was doing its thing, but I kind of got quiet after that. I didn't really drop it in 2024. So I pushed it to early this year. And I'm glad I did that because I ended up dropping Whirlwind as a single. And it's been my most successful single. So shit work out how it's supposed to work out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I sent Whirlwind to one of the homies and she was like, oh yeah, I fuck with this.
Man.
Yeah, you got some good praise from her for that one too.
Yeah, man, that's a special song to me, bro.
I felt a lot of mob mafia shit. You mentioned it in a couple records.
Yeah.
You had the song called Scorsese.
Yeah.
What's shit deeper than rap even?
Deeper than rap, yeah.
Yeah.
What was kind of was that intentional, like the mob type references and stuff?
Yeah, they were, and that come from my pops. Honestly, like he was big on that. Like my earliest movie memories is Godfather and Goodfellas and shit like that. So he had me watching this shit as like a single digit age kid. Yeah. So like growing up, that's what I was into that shit super heavy, and so that's like an ode to him. Like talking about like a song like Scorsese, where I say I come from a long line of real niggas. I'm talking about my pops, my uncles, my brothers, shit like that. And even like on the Game is the Game, like having like I'm not a street dude, but having the street references to relate to my life that come from just the type of music and both music, film, everything I consume, and like paying homage. Because I always looked at myself, I always looked at my pops as Vito Corleone and my brother as Sonny, because he was street dude, hot head, and Michael was supposed to be the good kid, but he ended up getting the family business.
Yeah.
So I feel like
don't tell me more than Michael Jackson.
facts. You know what I'm saying? So me going,
I got a bar right, bitches.
I'm supposed to be going to college, get a degree, and rapping.
Yeah.
So I wasn't supposed to be doing this, but here I am. But now I'm the man of my family. My pop's gone, so it's me. My sister called me. My nieces called me. So that's kind of what it is now, and that's really what the theme of the album became. I thought I was gonna write an album and talk about my family, but I ended up writing an album talking about myself and my place in my family. So
So I mean, you ended up talking about them. Oh,
yeah,
My bad.
you good?
Seahawks got Jalen Milrow.
Hey,
Word. Interesting.
Damn, shit, I'm still just sitting there.
But yeah, like I talked about them, but through the lens of me.
right,
You feel
right.
me? So yeah,
Because they couldn't be who they were if not for you moving the way you move. So
Right.
even being forced to move in a different way,
Yeah.
A, and B, being good at that different way you have to move and still being able to be there for them,
Yeah.
you did all right.
And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like they made me who I am. So
Absolutely.
I always want to pay homage to my mama, my sister, my nieces, my brother, nephews, shit like that. But yeah, like just really wanted to talk about pay homage to my family, put my last name first, literally. Because yeah, like it's a lot of you hearing deeper than rap, there's a lot of things associated with my family that's not so good. So I want to turn the tide. Like even my name, like when I go by Godbody Bingo. Bingo was short for my last name, Bingo, but that comes from my uncle who is locked up right now. So I'm like, all right, his nickname was Bingo. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make it positive. So yeah.
Favorite mom movie?
Oh, you know I was about to ask
Godfather.
that.
Godfather.
The first one?
The first one. Yeah, first Godfather.
What you about to say, dog? Come on, go ahead. Hear what he probably haven't heard it. Say it.
Nah, I mean,
What?
Godfather one was cool.
But
I like two better.
A
One
lot of
has
people like two better, but
one.
I prefer one.
I tell people, and it's not my fault. I mean, it has the responsibility of building the world.
Yeah, for sure.
None of the first anything is the best one usually. The Dark Knight
disagree,
Rises,
but I get it though.
The Dark Knight was better than Batman Begins.
Facts.
The second one is usually the better
The better one.
of
Like I think the consensus is the second one is better, but I just prefer the first one. You know what I'm saying?
I think the only reason I lean towards the first one is because I didn't like all the going back. I didn't need to see Vito coming up. If you wanted to show me Vito coming up, you should have made a movie of Vito coming up.
movie,
Yeah.
Depending on how you were introduced to him, the first one's gonna mean more.
Yeah.
I think that's
If who showed you them
Right.
loved the first one, and when the first one came, they sat you down and told you everything about everything, and the second one was like, oh yeah, this is the second one. It's really good too.
Yeah.
You'll be able to admit that it's a great movie, but then you'll be like,
like, I love the second one. Don't get it twisted.
I watched.
It makes you feel something.
The second one has like all the cultural references though.
Yeah.
So
Right. Yeah.
So that's also where that one stands out for people. Yeah. That's
I
all
watched them I watched them like during the pandemic. I watched them.
all the You Broke My Heart Fredos.
Yeah. I remember.
But it's cultural references from the first one too, though. Like the offer you can't refuse. You know
Luca
what I'm
Brasi
saying?
slips the fishes.
Yeah. The horse head in the bed type shit.
Oh,
and my favorite thing, I think I was talking to my manager about this. He mixed a lot of shit up that was in the first one, thought it was in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I did
They
that
run
a lot.
together.
Them hoes
I did
long
that
in the
shit a
bitch.
lot,
So pause.
It's damn near 3-hour movie.
3-hour
Yeah.
movie.
I was catching on. But and my favorite thing about one is Michael's character development. I like watching him go from the military kid to the Don.
Yeah.
You feel me? Watching him get his first kill, watching him go to Italy and have to come back and kind of lose his innocence. You feel me? So like that's my favorite thing about it. Because like by the time you get to 2, he is who he is.
Yeah.
And he just like stone cold, business straight. I like watching them turn into that. That's my favorite thing about it. So yeah.
I said I'm gonna rewatch them.
I watched 3 recently, and I have a newfound appreciation for 3.
3 is not as terrible as everybody.
You're just not supposed to watch 3 after you just watch 1 and 2.
Yeah, like 3 ain't the
You're
worst
supposed to watch
movie
3
ever,
later.
but it's
You're supposed to watch 3 later. 3 is like, damn, last week, you know what I did? I sat down and watched the first 2 Godfathers.
So let me go ahead and watch. Cause I watched the what you call it? Cause it's on Paramount now.
Oh, the Coda, all three from whatever.
Yeah.
The Coda version.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. I saw it. And I was like, I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, load it up.
Let's see in my opinion of this being a trash ass movie still stand. And I was like, oh, this is actually
It's
better
not
than-
bad.
This is better.
One
than the
movie we haven't seen part 2 and 3 yet, but that last Batman, that motherfucker.
the new Batman.
2 might not happen.
If 2 is better than the first one, Chris Nolan can move
2
on.
might not
Oh,
happen.
y'all like the first
Chris,
one.
hell yeah, I like the first
I
one.
don't know if the Batman or 2 gonna be better than the Penguin though.
That Penguin.
Penguin was all right.
Penguin
Penguin
crazy.
series that Penguin sequence was fire.
Yeah, shit show.
I still can't believe that was
Damo, you got some
fucking
questions,
Colin
Damo? A question? I know you do. 'Cause I've seen them.
Yeah, please ask questions.
I got
I came
plenty
here
of
to
questions.
talk about the album. So
Yeah.
Shit.
You know, we get distracted.
we can talk about the draft and the playoffs and shit whenever. But last name first happening right now.
Ooh.
You asked about the
So
top
let me
five
ask you
things.
something. When I
got
got
him
to
right here.
the video shoot, I pull up, I park.
You in a video?
Yeah, he was.
You didn't know that? What?
Not for the album. I got a song called "Everybody Loves Bingo" that I
Yeah.
dropped in.
Oh yeah, the hating ass nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
So fitting.
Sorry,
Oh.
starring role.
Playing
You're
himself.
This
Matthews as
nigga
himself.
had to say starting.
What are we
starting
talking
role.
about?
You look this like that's
I
what you
got
had
to the
on.
video shoot because I had spoken to you before that, and you just you had a different aura about you that day. So I knew something was gonna change. So that's why, as far as last name first happening right now, I think last name first had. I can't tell you what do you think was
What
the go mode? Because the person that you are now is definitely not the person that.
Man, I think just being more sure of myself
Mhm.
is the main thing. When that happened, I couldn't say like a moment, a specific. It's like a gradual.
It was
Bro.
always supposed to happen. You just
Yeah, 'cause I've always been confident. I think now I'm more comfortable about telling you I'm confident. I've always felt the same way, honestly. Like I told DJ when we went to Noah's listening party for So Be It
yes.
that
Also worked on that.
I told him then, like, y'all niggas kind of had me fucked up on my ratings for Off the Books. So when I come back, it's gonna be what it is, and we see what just happened. So
Damn, you told him the price.
I
of
love
the
people that
brick
stand
went
on
up.
business. If you're gonna check me, at least have some good music behind it.
man, some of y'all gave me grief about how long I was taking. So, like, you definitely said something about being on the clock, shit like that. And, I want to know y'all opinion on how y'all really feel about that artist taking a long time to drop.
I don't really give a fuck. I just be bullshitting with
We just be
Like-
bullshitting because we be wanting the music.
Right,
Yeah,
naturally.
Not this nigga though.
I'm not I don't think me and DJ be bullshit when we say.
I be dead ass. I just want the music to be good, but I be dead ass.
Yeah. So
Whenever-
how do y'all feel when we taking long? It's like, what the fuck
If
you doing?
once it's
or
worth
is
it, once it's worth it,
Okay,
I ain't got nothing to say after that.
This is the time when I forgive.
Like it depends on how long though.
When I forgive the length of time between projects.
Pause, yeah, heavy on the pause on that one.
If you're actively still working that album, like how you are still dropping bit, like it's only been 2 months, but shoot, 2 months, some niggas and they don't even tweet about the album no more.
Yeah, that's
So,
crazy to me though.
But like if you
what else is crazy to you about what other artists do?
How long you got?
Good thing we
But
don't
if
shoot
you-
on film. Shout out to Ryan Coogler.
But if you drop a project and in that 2 years you consistently giving visuals, you didn't at some point within like the year between a year and 2 years you done gave us a show, you done did something, like I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Or even if we can see that you're like, hey, I'm in the studio, something else is coming soon,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
keep listening to this shit, or I can tell that you're still pushing this project, I'm fine with it.
Or a feature or something like I want you to
Yeah.
still active, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you drop a project and then just like go silent after a couple months, then I feel like whether good, bad, or indifferent, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
You gotta be doing something because you ain't doing nothing on my timeline.
Right. No, for
But
sure. That
taking
makes
up
sense.
space.
That's one of the questions I knew I wanted to ask y'all because everybody got their own timetable, their own workflow, and I do think like it took 4 years, 3.5, but like 2021 to 2025. But I do 2 shows in 2022.
You gave
I
us a
dropped
mixtape.
a mixtape, and like that was my other question. Like, how do y'all feel about mixtapes as part of people's discography?
I love it.
Because some people like don't really count mixtapes.
Oh no, I
That
can't.
shows
You know what I'm
that
saying?
shows me that you're still doing this.
Yeah,
you
I-
still give a damn, and you know that you're doing. You know that what you're about to do means so much. You can't show me that right now.
Yeah.
I fuck
You gotta
with
show me that
mixtapes.
later. But
Like,
what I can give you is this.
Rob got one coming. I'm interested to see what the fuck that nigga about to do. What he
Yeah.
about to rap on?
Exactly.
Like, if you tell me you got a mixtape coming, I'm down for it.
Yeah, 'cause I kind of dropped my shit out the sky a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun, bro. Like taking pictures, shooting videos, everything, and just rapping on whatever, rapping on Biggie shit and Drake shit and
Because to me, even
whatever.
that leads somebody back to whatever you had just dropped before.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's still working the old music while doing something different. You don't have, because like with the mixtape shit, you can just You can sprinkle a couple Lucy's in there, give them some snippets of some new shit,
Yeah.
and then just rap over other people popular ass beats, and then motherfuckers be like, "Oh, that nigga can really rap. Let me go see what the fuck else they to drop."
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, but like, yeah, dude. I feel like as long as people are always doing something that leads back to the shit y'all want to count, cause don't do something that y'all say y'all don't want that motherfucker to count.
Right.
Oh no,
So-
if you release some music,
So we count mixtapes?
I count mixtapes. I count bodies of work, bro.
Oh, we just calling it body at work then yeah.
I count bodies. Now I can distinguish if it's somebody like Wayne who has 8 mixtapes or some shit like that and 10 albums.
If you're not rapping on other people's beats, it's an album to me. It's a project.
That's true
Basically,
too.
it's original work at
project.
that
That
point.
is
Yeah.
true.
It's a project.
See,
Like all that niggas that drop 4 albums and then they finally tell the Grammys this good one is my
It's my
debut.
debut.
My album,
yeah.
yeah.
Like nah,
bullshit ass.
Benny ass. Yeah, I don't play this shit.
A lot of times they be label games too, though.
Yeah.
It do.
But artists will do it themselves too, because they scared for that criticism.
Mhm.
But it's like, man, if I
And then you shoot your own self in the foot.
Absolutely.
Like Benny did.
Yeah.
Well, every once in a while, that mixtape should have been your debut album.
nah, for real, like I'm an enormous big Crit fan, and his mixtape discography is better than his album discography for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, at least. But
I would not disagree.
he
I
like
agree.
him all them sample clears and shit. He couldn't put that out through Def
Yeah.
Jam
Yeah.
type shit. But yeah, like that.
How do y'all deal with that shit? Like, are you hesitant when people bring you shit with samples, or is it not as tough for the?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
for the
thugging right
mid-tier?
now. I probably shouldn't say this on camera, but I'm just thugging it right
Fuck
now.
the
I actually had to deal with that though, cause this is a good announcement. Like Whirlwind, ain't nothing happened with it yet. Well, something happened, but it haven't. It got like so. Circling back to the Issa Rae shit, my manager reached out to somebody else he knew up there, and they reached out about Whirlwind. They wanted to use it in a sync library to potentially get a sync placement, which is super dope because none of the songs I made in front of them got picked up.
Yeah.
But they reached out about Whirlwind. I didn't realize that guitar riff was a sample. So we just had to reproduce it, and we just submitted it back to them. So I had to deal with that just now. But I'm not changing the album version.
It's little,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
little
definitely.
shit like that that'll.
That'll fuck
Like-
It's the difference between clearing some shit and
It could be, and like for me, it was like an insurance thing because I'm like, it's a very small artist that got sampled for that beat, and we could have probably either afforded it or got away with it. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd rather not even deal with it. Now, Happy Weight,
Especially once they see that shit that went somewhere.
yeah,
Oh yeah, nah, bring me out, player.
Yeah,
nah,
like,
anybody
yeah,
fighting with
like
you
Happy
on
Weight, like I ain't gonna lie, Keith gonna have to come get me. 'Cause
Straight
it's obviously
up.
him.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? But yeah, I can't afford Keith Sweat right now, so
I'll
niggas
never forgive fucking LL Cool J,
this.
bro,
Get that shit back in blood, nigga.
for that You Wildin' sample from Chris Brown Fab, bro.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I forgot who it happened to. Somebody once was like, "Hey, look, by the time they came back for it, it worked." I like,
I done got paid enough to pay you now, so shit.
That's kind of the thinking. It's like, all right, I can't afford to do this right now, but I love this record. I'm gonna put it out. If I do well enough to get their attention, I probably can go and get it
yeah.
cleared.
that means
You know
you've
what I'm
done well
saying? So-
enough with the record, yeah.
Right. So that's kind of how I'm
Definitely.
looking at it right now. Like I hope I get reached out to. I don't want to cease and desist necessarily.
Yeah.
Let's work something out. But if I get on the radar or if Keith Sweat or his publishers or his label, that means I'm making noise.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to push it too. Maybe I do. Maybe I shoot a video for it to go viral and I might have to clear the sample.
Yeah.
But that's a cost I'm willing to pay once I know I'm gonna make something back out of it. Right now I can't. It'll be a whole loss.
Mhm.
I probably cost thousands and thousands of dollars to clear it,
yeah.
and I ain't made no thousands and thousands yet.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cross
but-
that bridge when you get to it.
facts. But like doing a mixtape is like I can say what I want to say because I'm not gonna put it out on streaming. I can do what I want to do, and I count mixtapes just because like some people you ain't even looking at them like they are without their mixtapes. Like no
Facts.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
a good bit of people.
I count.
Wale,
Yeah, Wale, Cole.
Cole.
Like I'm not for sure. Like I fuck with Cole, but I fuck with like Warm Up Friday Night Lights more than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So I know y'all got y'all feelings about him after the situation and shit, but
Oh,
yeah.
I was still in my car when Friday Night Lights hit streaming. I was still rapping that
Mhm.
shit.
yeah, how can
like,
you not?
Like I was a day oneer.
I
again.
wouldn't be rapping if I ain't hear Friday Night Lights when I was in high school. Like no bullshit. Like
Oh.
Crit and Cole was probably my two biggest influences when I first decided to try to rap for real. I liked the other shit before and learned from other people, but hearing those showed me that a nigga who wasn't growing up, I thought you had to damn near be a gangster to rap. So like really, like so here like my favorite rappers early on was like 50, you know what I'm saying, people like that.
Shoot
so,
'em up shit.
yeah, so hearing like I wasn't really heavy on Kanye when he was like in his prime. So like hearing like I said a Cole and a Crit, like man, these some regular niggas who live a regular life, but they make it
This nigga went to
interesting.
college.
Yeah, these niggas went to college. These niggas not dope dealers. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I'm like, I can shout out Tubbs. He would have wanted some dope, some coke raps. I wouldn't even think about him, but after I did deep in the rap and I made the metaphor about my talent being my pack, I'm like, I hope you like that shit because that's the closest gonna get to a coke rap from me. But yeah, like hearing people that talked about their real life and their real life wasn't something sensational, so to speak, or something outrageous. I'm like, shit, maybe I can do this shit too, and that's when maybe start writing songs for real. But I was rapping before I heard them, but hearing Nicole and Chris show me I can rap about what I actually see every day. So that shit meant a lot.
So what's the best advice you got so far?
But just as an artist?
Yeah, as an artist.
To multiple things. First thing is, like I said, everything I got came from relationships. So to keep and build relationships, and really, it really wasn't the advice thing. It was just me seeing it work and me realizing like I'm gonna just keep being who I am and not try to not reach out to somebody because I want something from them, but reach out because I want to build something with them. So that's probably the biggest thing business wise, and then music wise is just really do what you want to do. Like it's very easy to see what's working or see what's popular or see what people want from you, and you might change how your shit sound or change how your music feel or change what you say, what you even talk about. And ain't nothing worked for me but doing what I felt like was best for me. And I feel like all the biggest artists and the best artists do what they truly want to do. And the music come out the way it do. A la Kendrick, a la Cole. Like, I feel like Cole, when he struggled, was him trying to chase a hit. But I feel like now that he's so big as he is, he do what he want to do.
Yeah.
Even like surviving something like dropping out of a beef, he still Dreamville Fest packed out. He still songs that's charting and shit. Like he doing what he want to do.
Working the shit.
Whether you agree with what he doing or not, you feel me? So even like a Doechii, like she get all this flack from one side, but the other side is super inspired because her shit don't sound like nobody else's. She did it her way. She didn't give a fuck about the numbers, and she won a Grammy off her album. So doing it your way. Like I just watched Punch on he talked with Curtis King for like 3 hours.
I got an interview saved.
And they talked about when they was doing Good Kid, they got Anna Wise the one singing on Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, but they had Gaga cut it too. And it's like Lady Gaga, fucking international superstar.
Yeah.
Why not go with the big name? But the Anna Wise gonna sound better.
Yeah.
We gonna go for this money or we gonna go for the best music? I heard the Gaga one that hoe sucked.
Yeah, it did.
And so they went with the one they felt like was best for the music.
Great choice.
And people still singing that song today. They wouldn't be singing it no more if Gaga sung it. So like that's
When they
something.
got the whole remix.
That's probably the best advice I've gotten, just to stick to what's true to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I have a question. I've asked you this question, but the people might have the same question. So we're gonna do it again. Why are you the second verse king?
Can you define what that means to the people before I answer it?
I told this nigga like his second verses are even though the first verses are good, his second verse is head and shoulders above the first verse every time. It's
no matter how good the first verse is.
From the way, and it was also because I also told him that he has which is another thing you can explain too, but he has a knack for that line that comes right out of the chorus.
Yeah.
it hits every fucking time. It's like it's not even like a 75%. I'm talking about this nigga probably batting like 900 with this motherfucker. Like it's soon come out the chorus, bam! Like you're finishing the part that you know, and this nigga is hitting you with a bar.
Yeah. So on the second verse topic, I don't even think I explained it as much as I'm about to now when we talked about it, but my favorite subject in school, which probably is obvious, was English. And so when I write a song, especially when I write with a real topic, I'm writing like a story. And I want it to progress as it go. So even if I'm not necessarily telling a story, I still want it to feel like a story. So when by the time I get to that second verse, like I hope I caught your attention with the hook in the first verse, but I want to like pique your interest again on that second verse.
Make sure I got you.
Yeah, I want to hook you in early, and I want to like actually put the fish in the bucket. You know what I'm saying, with that second verse. And usually just on the flow of the song, I probably wrote the first verse usually, and I probably was beginning the idea then. So by the time I write a hook or write a first verse, I know exactly what I want to say. So that second verse, I'm gonna be more thorough, more in depth, and I'm gonna expand on what I was talking about. Because I feel like when people ask me to describe myself as a rapper, and I feel like the best thing I can say is I'm like a descriptor. Like I tell stories a little bit. I got a few punchlines, but they only just to add to the meaning. I think what I'm best at is describing what I'm trying to say. and describing how I feel so you can feel it too. So if I'm trying to describe something to you, the more I talk to you about it, the more you're going to get the description. So by that second verse, if you ain't got it by then, you ain't going to leave without having it before I'm done with the second verse. And as far as coming out the gate with the hard line, kind of the same thing. Like, I don't want you, sometimes people complain about long songs or songs sounding the same the whole way or the flow not changing and shit like that. So I like to, whatever I do, like the hook is probably going to be the best part for a lot of people's songs. Yeah. So I'm like, I do try to make strong hooks as well, but come that beginning of that first verse, I need you to want to hear the rest of the song. I don't want you to turn it off after the hook.
Yeah.
So that first bar out that second verse is gonna be hard. Just to like, man, this nigga still going. And if you know me like a DJ do, you know it's only gonna get better. Yeah. So like a song like a Happy Weight.
Yeah.
Like that got a feature as well, but that first verse is what it is. The crazy feature.
That's
one of my favorite verses. I think that's one of my most slept on verses on the album because, like I said, I'm not a punchline rapper, but I was barred up in that hole. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, you barred up.
And, protect with this,
Yeah, sweeping everything under the rug till I trip on it again. Yeah, we was talking on that one. So, but yeah, like by the time
I think she might have not liked me when I first heard that song. Shit, I was.
What's your favorite song to perform though?
I was gonna ask that.
Man,
not off this record,
but just period.
Just period.
Because you gotta perform Big G at every show.
Fact, see, yeah,
you got to.
He done been to some shows. He don't. It's like it's the one after the girl song on Off the Books.
Yeah.
It ain't no hook on it. Yeah, hard ass beat.
Praise.
Yeah.
That hoe gonna hit every time, bro.
Like if I'm in front of a crowd that don't know me, I gotta start with that because that's like the most attention grabbing.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Man, that's tough to say because I got a new album that I haven't performed the whole thing yet. It's hard to count those, but over time, like a Big G is definitely one. Last Time is one for sure.
Is that the one I introduced people to you?
I believe so. The one with the snowfall in the middle?
Yes, that's what I always play for people first. Well, before this album, that was the one I played.
Most of the people have told me that.
And bro, like, I'm serious. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
I watched that episode today and I was like, I've already been listening to God Body. Maybe I need to go back to the first album. Yeah.
Like whenever, like I used to, like, they could dash about if he was here. When I, like that whole, for like a whole year straight, whenever I would sound check for my Clubhouse battles, I played Last Time.
Man, that's love.
And every time it was a different person in the room. Every time, I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" I said, yeah.
That's a lot of compliment right there. Because not only is that's a song you like, a good song, but that's a good quality song, and it sounds good, so you know what the quality of the records you play gonna sound. So,
and I already know with that Snowfall clip, do the people? It's
yeah.
You hear me?
So that's a little bait for sure. Definitely gotta because I had one on Off the Books, obviously. Then I brought a Snowfall clip on the mixtape, too. So I feel like I got to do one more just to complete a trilogy. I got an idea, too, what I want to do.
Gangster shit, too.
Cause all of them is, if you notice, both of them was like conversations between Leon and Franklin.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have one more on something in the future, for sure.
What do you think is going to be the song that this going to be your Big G off of this album?
My Big G? I don't know. I don't know if I have a Big G on this album. I think While It's Good is my Last Time. I think the intros had the same feeling. Clearly, the girl songs had the same feeling. I don't know if I have a Big G. I think. What do you think it'll be?
That's tough to say.
I don't know if I got a song that feel like that. In my opinion,
I see why you say that because Big G, like you say, is captivating the first note of that song. Then that praise, like it's like. The fuck was that?
Yeah,
like,
where am I?
It's super captivating. I can see why you say that. The girl record.
They gonna ask the question that don't even have.
No, well, no, I want to hear
what I know. But I don't. He know me. I don't got to answer for it.
And
they got the little sample. Yeah, that from an actual song.
Yeah, that one was hard.
I don't know, like maybe like a. I was about to say Cuban Link, but Cuban Link don't feel like Big G.
Oh, nah, Cuban Link hard though.
Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, it ain't like.
While It's Good, maybe.
While It's Good is like a mix of Big G and Last Time, almost. Yeah.
I think your new favorite to perform song probably gonna end up being the intro.
Yeah.
Seeing people react to the intro last night, like they've actually heard the album and they probably
Yeah.
hadn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might do it. It was
And that whole just man though, cause
it works.
The intro may be your Big G,
Maybe,
and then
yeah.
while what the fuck I just said?
While it's good.
While it's good will
it's
be
like
your last time.
And that's the thing, like I accidentally lined the album up just like the first one. That really wasn't planned.
And it was crazy.
But if you look at them, like they both 13 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Hard hit intro. You got like the While It's Good, Happy Weight, Whirlwind is Last Time, Make You Feel, Big G. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
And then really like the deeper songs at the end again too. So like on the first one you got Brothers, Can't Let It Go, Chicken and Waffles. This one you got Scorsese, Limelight, and Deeper Than Rap. But I feel like again, like I feel like these songs are more intentional. I'm talking about more on these songs, but it's kind of the same. This is really like Off the Books perfected. But I wasn't trying to make it Off the Books too. I just was just a step away from where I was though, so it kind of ended up feeling. It got similarities, but like the production was a lot different. As far as like again, I had live instruments. I got live keys on Limelight, Limelight, Scorsese, and Happy Weight on the second part. I got live bass on Field Night, Till We Up, and also Limelight.
Was Field Night the one you said that was supposed to have a feature? Was supposed to have a feature.
While It's Good was supposed to have a feature.
Oh, okay.
It's this nigga. Y'all should check him out. This nigga named Los Kemet. He out of Mississippi. He live in Austin right now. That young nigga cold. Like he on some like he very southern. Like he damn nigga give you like a Project Pat 3-6 Mafia feel. But that nigga can rap too though. Like yeah, he not saying Project Pat can't rap, but like that nigga.
I'll say it.
He can't.
Come on, man. Y'all tripping.
The nigga cold though. Like
I
I
got
fuck
killed
with
on
him.
Clubhouse the other day for
Nah,
that
true.
tape.
I fuck with him, and like the dude that produced that song produces for him too. So I was gonna just
okay.
get him on the record. But he ain't hit me back. But I'm kind of glad he didn't because I
You like the way it came
I
out?
only had one verse at first, and that little I call it a bridge, it ain't really a bridge. The Time Ain't Gonna Wait on That One of Us, that wasn't on it yet.
Yeah.
So I added that when I feel like I had to fill the song up without a feature.
Okay.
So yeah.
Matt, is your favorite song is Skip and Link?
Of course it is.
I
mean,
figured.
I didn't leave him at home tonight, so
Those
Because he knew I
Cardinos.
was coming, and I was gonna wear mine. So
Those Cardinos.
figured you would, champ.
Looking at
They
it.
oh shit, I done closed my app.
You could change one thing about the music industry. What would it be?
It's a great question. I'll change a lot of shit about this shit. One thing is tough though. That make it you got to really choose what's the most impactful.
Or you can name a few.
One I would change for sure is it wouldn't be no streaming.
No streaming.
No streaming.
You
at
go back
all.
to straight
You
physical.
gotta buy everything.
Like you gotta you gotta buy it. Only music that'll be out online is music we choose to put online, not every single thing, because I feel like it's just like too much access. It's just like social media. Too many options, too much access, and it watered down the experience. Like we saying it's been a while, and my shit came out 2 months ago. My shit brand new. What you talking about?
Yeah.
But something come out every fucking week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Every
And
day,
like,
every
I guess that
day.
go to something else every day.
Every
But
day.
damn sure every Friday the industry dropping. But I think that go into too. Like I hate how low the barrier entry is to even make music. It's too many niggas rapping singing.
I could
like,
put out a mixtape tonight. if I
tonight.
wanted to.
If you
Upload
lock
it
in,
free.
Upload
you
it
lock
on
in.
SoundCloud.
If it's that.
Yeah.
You can pull out your phone, BandLab, and cut that hoe right now. Really mix that hoe for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can mix it. You a sound engineer.
Yeah.
Like
But-
Most Def said his shit not going on streaming.
Yeah, like I respect that. Like I don't feel like I'm at that. I ain't gonna say at that point because I could do it now, but I'm still trying to reach as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a website and I'm gonna use that motherfucker. Like I'm gonna get to a point where it might not be everything, but I might have an exclusive release only on my site where you gotta pay me direct. And it's not just even like it's for the money, but it's like for the respect of the art too. Cause so many people take it for granted because I can pull out my phone and press play whenever.
Yeah.
I ain't get this nigga a penny.
Mm-hmm.
And like I ain't gonna give him a penny when I press play. I gotta buy it to give him a penny. So I pay this $10 every month. Some niggas on student discounts paying $5 every month,
Yeah.
and I can play anything I want, which is great for the customer, but it's horrible for the artist. And like, I think it changed the customer experience. You don't really fall in love with the music like you would have because it's just
And you
Cause
gonna
you fly
keep
by
listening
night.
to some
'Cause
shit
you
you
ain't
pay
paid
for.
for it.
you ain't pay
You
for it.
ain't
You don't
pay for it.
value it that way.
Like you said, you gonna listen to
You
some
gonna
shit you
listen
done
to
bought.
shit you pay for.
Right, and it's harder to like even like sell yourself.
Even a bad CD gonna get at least 4 spins.
Yeah,
if I spend my
I bought this
$10
physical.
on it.
I'm gonna look at this
And that's
book.
I was telling
You
my
feel me?
little cousin that
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna look in the book. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta go to the
I still
store.
got my books that used to come in CDs. I still got them
Yeah,
hoes.
because they got the lyrics in them. They got the where it
The
was
credits,
mixed.
and
Or
yeah.
pictures.
Who produced that whole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And
I
like
got the
that,
credits. Did you know the dude that played the drums on this is the same dude from
no bullshit. I just met a nigga recently that played drums for Crit and Solange before.
Oh,
And it's like, if I wasn't, I'm a avid credit reader though.
Right.
So like for me to find that out, it's like, damn, this is crazy. But like, you don't. That's not the first experience for the listener no more. Now you might, if you care, you'll look. But most niggas ain't even looking no more.
I definitely look, but then I be mad 'cause like some of these young niggas, they don't want to put nothing
A lot
in
of
there.
artists don't even put it. Don't put their lyrics up. Don't put their credits up.
nah,
Like
they just drop their shit.
I hate people that don't put their credits up. Like that's like the worst thing you can do to me. Cause like, do you care about how the song got made?
Yeah.
Like, cause people, that's how it's just like. It's like an artist not having a signature somewhere, or like you gotta give people a chance to get seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not, if you're gonna do this shit, it's responsibility to it. And a lot of people don't have that responsibility. So that answers, I think, both of the parts, like the barrier entry and the streaming, like for both sides, because too many niggas doing it, so it's too many people for y'all to keep up with. So it's hard to value somebody. So that's why I appreciate something like this where y'all stop and listen to us. Because y'all ain't got to do that, but y'all choose to. So that means something to me.
Yeah.
Streaming was crooked the minute they told me they let the motherfucking record companies own like 30% of Spotify or some shit like that. Like, wait a minute, so
they own the shit. They set the payouts.
So
they choose who get on playlists, like
all that shit.
So it's like, what's a nigga like me to do?
Some niggas lose a lot of money, and that's why they do that. People don't understand the music industry enough, especially the consumer. So like, it's one benefit to have access to all the music that you want.
Yeah.
And the reason why the payouts are so low, a lot of streaming services really don't make that much money. So they have to bring the labels in. At first, Spotify was in the
red.
In the dump, yeah.
For years. And that was the only, and the music industry was struggling, so it was basically a partnership that actually needed to happen in order for things to balance. Because if independent artists like Bingo, Dash, or anybody else that y'all locally review and stuff like that, if they continue to have success without going to a major label, and they getting numbers, and they can compete with niggas that got deals, or and they're getting more streams and potentially, the industry's fucked. So like they had to tip the balance to where, all right, we got this artist, we put money into it, and how we want to recoup the money that we get, or make a profit off of this artist from signing to this label. We have to figure out how to balance the scales. And that's why streaming is so low.
Too trash. Yeah, I was listening to who the fuck was I listening to today? I think it was Roy and Mal. They was talking to Mecca from Excel Source, one of them shits, Complex.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and they was talking about how UMG is like less than 2% of Universal's, the actual company Universal profit.
That's wild.
So your whole music division, which features Drake and Kendrick Lamar, is not even 2%.
Not even 2% of everything
of your green, of your
money
profit.
on.
Like, bruh, like music ain't paying. Music ain't paying shit. So I know you do. Well,
ain't paying.
Ain't paying what the movie's paying.
Shout out to YouTube.
Man, yeah, music can definitely feel like a passion project, like a motherfucker. Like you gotta, I tell everybody, that's my advice to other artists. You gotta love this shit.
Yeah, that's my advice about this.
Yeah.
You gotta love podcasting. It's the same shit.
Entertainment in general. If you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be doing it because you're looking to make money off of it. You're in it for the wrong reason, and you probably ain't gonna never get to it.
Like if you get it, great. If you get it, hey, yes.
Yeah,
we made it. Give me a little bit of check.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm on the way to it. I see the steps of me getting to it, but I've been doing this shit for a long time. I'm a young man. I'm 29, but I've been writing rap since I was like 12, and I've been like taking it serious since like at the latest I'll say like 21, but like probably before that like 18. So my first mixtape.
He been writing since he was 12. He got better. Other rappers that haven't.
That's a fact.
Like, how do you feel about, since you've been on the scene for a few years now? How do you feel about the progress in the music scene here,
specifically in Houston? It's interesting because I feel like it's been fluctuating. I feel like at moments it's up, moments it's down. Like even right now, like we were just in Locals Only last night, and it used to be more things going on like that, and it's less now. I think they got a great one, but it's not a lot of opportunities like that for young artists trying to start off now. And I got to the point where I separated myself from a lot of shit. Like I did that because I fuck with the people that threw it. Like I don't really do like open mic type shows no more. And not even just out of arrogance and nothing like that, but because I've done it so much, it's not as much for me to gain from it.
That was my initial fear when Preach brought the idea.
Yeah.
I was like, because you hear the way some people think of themselves. Some may be right, some may be wrong. I was like, are you going to get enough of the good ones? Are we going to be able to get enough of the good ones in there to make the rest of it worth it? But it's been, the friends and homies have been showing up monthly.
Yeah, for sure.
So
they go back to relationships. Like, he got them relationships, y'all got them relationships, DJ Bananas and shit. So, like, I'm going to come out. George Young going to come out. Rob Gillette going to come out. Noah Nova going to come out because we fuck with the people that's doing it. Yeah. But, man, like, if it wasn't y'all, it might not be that. You know what I'm saying? So,
thank God we're here.
Man, thank God for y'all, for real. It's interesting because it's a lot of money in the city, not a lot of industry in the city. And the industry that is here is
lychee.
I'll say it's more niche than lychee. Cause like
that's a really nice way to put that. That's a really goddamn.
He got relationships, bro. He got relationships.
But even then, like if I felt like it was lychee, that's what I would say though.
Is this what I sound like?
Yes, all the time.
Wow. But it's like if you look at the record labels that's in Houston, or like even like they're all independent pretty much, but like Rap A Lot, 1501, Stomp Down, none of them niggas probably assign me. I'm not the type of artist they looking for.
And you wouldn't sign that dummy ass deal.
I wouldn't sign probably the deals they offering either. You feel me? But like it's like there is no industry home for me here. So it's like, but you're not gonna see a lot of artists that make money off touring not stop here.
Yeah.
And a lot of them will be here and create music even, but you probably won't know like you know when they're in LA or when they're in Atlanta or when they're in New York or Chicago even. So this is interesting that way, and that's been one of my goals because I've been building with some people in the industry in LA. And but I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have to go out of town.
Yeah.
Not even just to make it, but even just to create music on a certain level.
Yeah.
Like I'm always working with my niggas when it comes to production and shit like that. But it's like, how can I get to Mr. Lee or a Mark Bird or DJ Chose or DJ EXO or somebody like that? And it's like I know people that know him. I done met some of them sometimes. But it's like, how do you make that connection? Like, y'all, this first place I'm saying that I just recently got in contact with Mr. Lee and I got some beats from him. But it's a huge moment for me because this is like one of the most legendary.
Who?
Mr. Lee. Yeah, like no idiot.
Yeah.
This.
You say you want to get in touch with EXO?
I met EXO before, but I'm just saying I'm using them as an example. But a lot of people don't know how to get in touch with these people or like how to work with them. You know what I'm saying? So
you want to do it?
I mean, either one of us.
You want to do it? You want me to do it?
Either one.
Okay, industry ass niggas.
What?
But that's what we need. We need people who can make them calls for artists they believe in, though.
That's hear that, Corey? They need a guy like me. That's it.
This nigga's hilarious, bro. But yeah, it's tough to like. These studios expensive, the super expensive high studios. These producers expensive. These artists charge no arm and leg. So like everybody who you think could quote unquote help put you on, they hard to access out here.
They got their hands out too. Everybody got to eat.
Yeah.
They stomach growling just as loud as
like people complain about the OGs in the city about how they move, but you gotta look at our culture. All they know is hustle.
Yeah.
Like these niggas don't do nothing but make music. Most of them, even the ones who got other jobs, like Paul Wall, Southern Grill, Slim Thug, in real estate or construction, whatever. They first hustle is music. So yeah, I'm 40 something, but I'm still about to drop a mixtape or album because this is what I know.
You still got the itch.
They goal ain't to put nobody on. Their goal is to keep eating because that's how they have to get it. So when I was younger, I definitely felt resentment. Like, man, I'm from the North. Y'all supposed to fuck with me, and they wasn't fucking with me. But now it's like shit. Now I can see from y'all side. If I was y'all, I probably would still try to put people on, but I can't be mad at y'all for not. I got to figure it out on my own.
I saw what y'all did. I can do it better. I can do it the way that it's the right way.
My way. Not even necessarily the right, wrong way, but the way that works for me.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with music. Ain't no right way in music.
Everybody gonna do it different.
Some thug a millionaire.
Yeah, he is.
A fleet of matte black cars. That nigga doing that shit right.
Sell CDs across the street from my apartment.
Come on, man.
Like, you driving up and down 249 in the same
Come on,
fucking van.
you on West Montgomery, you on Gulf Bang, you gonna see Slim Thug.
I'm telling you.
Grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother went Slim Thug type shit. Like, same time, same year. So, yeah, you gonna see these niggas. So, like, that's all they know. They not looking at, I'm gonna put this young nigga on. I'm gonna do this, and like they have moments where they try it and shit, but I'm not looking for nobody to put me on no more. I'm putting myself on, and that's just one step at a time. And it's gonna be harder. It's gonna take longer, but again, relationships. I meet people. I'm good to people. I provide value. I receive value back, and we build. I was on the phone with Mr. Lee the other day. Like I'm proud of that because a lot of niggas can't get a beat from Mr. Lee.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
He's very selective.
And when you get to, I talk about going out of town. Like another reason why the album took long, I was like fully locked in working on the album. And my homie AC, he produced Till We Up and Deep in the Rap. Mm-hmm. He's mentored by Mike and Keys. And so he was able to get me locked in with them. So I pretty much stopped working on Last Name First. I started recording the project with Mike and Keys. So I was doing that. So that probably stopped me coming out in 2024. I probably would have finished a few months early. But I wrote 10, 11, 12 songs.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? So
sound like you're working, brother.
We should absolutely. Like I recorded more songs last year than I probably have recorded in the 3 years before. Like I can show you a note on my phone. I probably got like, and this ain't even a big number to me. I need to do more than that, but I probably got like 60 songs I recorded just last year. And I'm starting a new note for this year. So, and I also started writing for other people too. So, yeah, I'm trying to
ghostwriter check.
Co-writing.
Like,
okay. So that's a different thing too. Like I don't
my name in the credits.
Man, cause ghostwriting is like a secret. You feel me? Like
I need that bingo.
He want y'all to know I was here.
Like,
I did that.
Matt spit this shit, but Bingo wrote it, but he ain't gonna tell nobody. He gonna pay me under the table.
Yeah.
Nah, I need my name on that shit. You feel me? So
do you? Is it that important to you?
Absolutely. Cause I'm gonna flip this shit.
I'll drop some shit to nine.
I'm flipping that shit into a publishing deal. I'm flipping that shit into another opportunity to get in different rooms.
Damn,
you feel
so
me? So yeah, so like if I'm writing something, I need people to know I wrote it. So and really, like I was literally just talking about this shit. Like I really ain't writing. I will, but rappers got egos. Mm-hmm. I'm writing with people that's singing. Cause little known fact, I probably like R&B more than rap. So
shocker.
You said that before though.
Yeah, I listen to so much R&B, bro. Like I wrote the hook on Happy Weight. So like I wrote that for her to sing specifically. Wrote that with her voice in mind. So I've been writing like my homie Biggest Brandon. He the one playing the keys on Limelight, Happy Weight, and Scorsese, and he brought the violinist to me to play on Scorsese. He working on the album and he proud of it. He want people to know I helped him write his songs. Like I don't know how long the album gonna be, but I wrote.
That's not.
In R&B, it's not frowned upon.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
We all wrote.
That's almost the norm. Yeah.
All
10 of us had something to do with
that's
this
the
shit.
best way to do it. You want to make the best record. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I'm proud I done co-wrote like 6 songs for him for his album. So I got about half his album. So that's something I'm super proud of. And I don't know when it's gonna come out, but next month there's gonna be a musical at the Wortham. It's a he works for Rhodes Kindred. It's a charter school.
Yeah.
They teach music, and he brought me on because they did a musical, and I co-wrote 3 songs for the musical, and I wrote 1 by myself. So I'm writing songs for children. They they literally are like teaching these songs as their curriculum. You feel me? Like
I'm hearing a lot of checks. Will Future say you hear chains when they cling? I'm hearing a lot of chains clinging right now.
We try to build something, man. I'm trying to take this shit. I work at a warehouse right now, bro. I don't want to do this shit no more. So
I feel
so yeah, so I'm grinding to really change this shit and put myself in a position where I can make music every day and I can come sit on the On Mute podcast every week. I ain't got to worry about being at work. I ain't got to worry about, I want to be at the studio really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be on the podcast. I want to be hooping. I don't want to be at the warehouse sweating. You feel me? I wrote half of Last Name First at my station at my warehouse. Like I'm writing this shit on the clock.
He's working while he's working. Hello,
man.
Getting paid to get paid.
Yeah, they
started
the album.
I'm gonna ask you what your brother asked you. You ready to be famous?
Hell fucking yeah.
That was on my list too.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like at the time, I wrote that song in 2022, and yeah, he was like, man, like you keep doing this, like it's something gonna happen. Like, and at the time, I was like, shit, I don't really know. Like, I know I want to be on, but do I want everything to come with it?
Yeah.
But I do, and because I've always, from before I was even serious, I looked at music as like a responsibility for me. Not I have to do it, but if I do it, I got to do it right.
Yeah.
And I got to inspire, and I got to give back.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I want that. I want the weight and the visibility of knowing like he stand for something, and he's here to be held accountable for what he stand on. So if I got a camera in my face, I'm not gonna change what I'm gonna say, to nobody because
Just because it's
yeah, like I'm gonna be me, and that go with being you when nobody watching. So when you get in front of the camera, you talk how you talk. So
See, that's probably why God and
That's why you're not famous.
between me and the one that's back there in the other room, yeah. she tell me every day, I don't know what I would do if you got famous.
You got any shows or anything?
Go
coming
to
up?
court.
You got any
Go to
shows or
court?
anything coming up?
Or in the plans.
I'm definitely planning to throw my own event. For the ones came to my release party, I'm planning like another event similar to that where I'm not necessarily performing, but I'm presenting music and maybe other people's music. I'm really trying to. My focus right now is continuing to make music, selling this merch. I got last name first merch. I got shirts, hoodies, crew necks, hats coming soon. Please tap in godbodybingo.com. Shameless plug. But
No bullshit. There's a hoodie in my truck right now.
I got a new one for you.
Hey,
come,
praise.
so please come shop with me. They're in the truck right now.
All right, bet.
But yeah, I'm trying to build community though. Like I wanna be able to provide a space where people can mingle, meet people, enjoy music.
That's the way.
Without feeling like no pressure, feeling unsafe, feeling too cliquey or mixy. You know what I'm saying? And even like for me, I don't even want to be too industry. Like I'm trying to make spaces for regular people, and it's gonna be having to be other artists and producers and stuff there. But we not here to. Oh, I'm rapping. I'm a da da da. I want to come have fun. Come meet somebody. Yeah, like if you got something to sell, yeah, you can get your shit off. But this ain't what we really here for. We here to enjoy ourselves. So, my proudest moment about my listening party is that people was line dancing. That was my favorite thing about my people
was having a good ass
people
time.
was having fun. People it was man, you go to half of this shit ain't nothing but niggas at that hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bunch of stiff legs.
Then
Come on.
they have
That's what I've been happy about with the Thursday too. It's been some bitches in the Thursday.
Right.
Like,
we need mixed demographics. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches come to Thursdays now?
What?
yeah, ever since the second and third when they had bitches.
Yeah. Then motherfuckers be too cool for shit too.
Yeah, I don't like that, bro. Like, give it up, man. Like, why? I ain't.
Oh,
you said they be what?
They be too cool for shit.
But I
just don't like talking to people.
No, not even that. But like when the music playing, bro, like
Don't
the
talk
song
about
may
it.
they may not be rapping their ass off, but the beat, something like
I
you
get
don't
what
like
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
shit, bro. Like you really just
Like-
came here to stand.
Like don't just stand there and look at me.
Yeah.
type
yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
and if music playing, drinks flowing, like, I ain't saying you got to be on that motherfucker just busting a move, but
Yeah.
like enjoy yourself, speak to somebody. Like, I want to create that type of environment. Again, a safe space. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and when I do a real concert, I want to know the people that's down to come out and support
Yeah.
For sure.
already. So like probably like this summer, I'm probably gonna do another party similar to my release party, and I'm looking for venues right now for like a real concert because this album deserves like full live band on our minimum set, like
Professional
full,
host, all kind of shit. Just like
this nigga, man.
call me, bro.
Yeah, one of us.
One of us,
that
not
nigga.
that nigga.
I might have a whole on you podcast. Come
Oh,
do
for
it.
sure.
If y'all wanna put a few sponsor dollars up, we might be able to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but absolutely, like I got reached out today about an event in the hood. One of the homies, Isaiah Thomas, he no affiliation to the other Isaiah Thomases, but
either one of them.
he got a thing called Watch It Pay Off, like trying to build like some youth development. He asked me to come perform at the Multi-Service Center on June 14th. So that's the next thing I got on the schedule.
Yeah,
So but
Most
yeah,
Purpose Center.
I wish Dash was here. I don't think he announced it yet, but he got a show coming up soon too that I'm probably gonna be a part of. So yeah.
Who got a show?
Who?
I probably wasn't supposed to say that shit, huh?
Who?
You was supposed to say this.
Wait, what?
Who got a show?
Dashington.
Got a show or what? It's like
My bad, go.
What is he
My
doing?
bad, G.
What?
It's almost time to start promoting anyway.
Really, you knew?
And you really sound like he got money on the
Really
game.
Y'all some hoes.
I'm
I
so
didn't
mad
know.
I'm drinking on camera.
No, I'm not a hoe. I'm just a producer.
Hey.
No, that's whole shit too.
No, it's not.
If they
Well,
supposed to keep it
he ain't
secret,
doing
they
nothing.
supposed
He
to
ain't
keep
doing
it
nothing but his
secret.
job.
We
I'm
brothers.
just a label name.
We brothers, man.
We brothers.
We family.
I'm just a
Supposed
label
to be my
name.
blood,
That's
cuz.
all. I'm just.
Come
They,
on.
you said earlier that you're not like 100% like a storyteller in the full essence of it, but like I know, right?
I am, but like I don't do it every single song. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
So
But when
Could
you
you
do,
You do it.
Yes, you do.
Could you ever see yourself doing like the cause you like mob movies? Could you ever see yourself doing like the American Gangster type thing where home didn't really
but
necessarily?
it's like a full theme of
yeah.
absolutely. I would love to.
A concept album.
like I want to do it just for myself, but I also want to make music for other things too. Like I'm waiting on my chance to do what Kendrick did for Black Panther, or you know what I'm saying. I want to make the actual music for the movie or the television show, or I need to start working on my producing myself. I need to learn, like for real. Cause I be bullshit. I be pump faking, but I know the people I can call to like make the music I want to make, and I want to be able to give me the ideas.
What you want and
exactly. Like I said, I'm a descriptor. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get that project.
He
and
said
like,
he's a descriptor.
Like create the whole.
That's how he describes himself.
Yeah, like say music for a mob. I can score Stacey. I really want to do that shit. You feel me?
Because I would love to see more niggas try their hands in, like the American Gangster, the Wale Seinfeld shit.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
That type of shit.
The Kendrick shit.
One of the projects I'm working on is kind of like it's again
Nobody
my life.
asked you.
It's again my life, but it's like a specific part of my life I'm talking about. And so I don't know when it's gonna get done or finished or put out, but I'm making a project that's very thematic, very linear. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will get a crack at seeing me doing that. Like
this nigga sound like he just got a lot of projects. Just
man,
you got a
look,
lot of
this is what happened, bro.
placements.
I already was like trying to. Like, multiple things happened. I was already trying to get my shit together, and just working more, knowing. Shit, I dropped off the books, no vault, no nothing, 0 songs. So record 50 songs 2024. I'm cooking. I just understand I need to be doing more. Quincy Jones passed. And I watched his documentary, and I'm like, bro, I ain't got no excuse not to do every single thing I can do. Like, I don't want to die with no ideas, bro. I want to get them all out. So from that, I literally told myself I want to do as much as I can. And I said, I'm co-writing this homie album.
That's my problem. I be having too many ideas.
Yeah, and like having all these ideas, I like to try them all. Like whether you try to finish them all, try to do them all, because you don't know which one gonna work first of all. And being an artist, man, I love seeing, like, I see more producers than artists, but I love seeing, and writers. That's why I'm so heavy into the writing side now. Like, people got these long discographies. They done wrote for all these people. How I'm gonna do that if I don't got the capacity to work at that pace? So I'm like, let me work on multiple projects for myself. Let me help this person with their project. Let me work on this thing for this. Like, said my homie, Biggest Brandon, I'm writing on his project, and then Neptune, the one singing on Whirlwind and Limelight, I'm helping her with her project too. I just wrote her song. So I'm trying to touch as much music as I can, because, again, like I said, working at this warehouse, bro, that shit can be depressing. So I'm like, if I want to make music full time, I need to literally try to make music full time. So I get up every day and try to write, try to get in the studio with somebody, try to read something, try to learn something. Because if I don't put my life to that now, it ain't going to never be my life. So I ain't got no choice but to work like I'm getting paid for it, because I won't get paid no other way.
Live for the life you want.
Yeah, bro, you got to dress for the job you want, live the life you want. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, again, that's another thing I learned from Miami too. Like one of the chicks who was impressing me a lot there, her name is Sheik. She was like writing for the characters on the show. But she's a signed songwriter for UMG. Yeah. So like her job is to go travel and get in sessions with people and write. Like and like she wrote like 10 of the songs. She co-wrote 10 of the songs on the Cash Doll album just came out. She wrote for the City Girls. Like most women rappers, she in them sessions, you know what I'm saying? So seeing and like following her and seeing her and her telling me she like my songwriting, it's like, man, if I can up my tempo and be more consistent, I can have a situation like her where my job is to be in the studio and make songs and write songs with people. And every week something coming out, my name on it. You feel me? So
how long are you right now? Ooh.
Yep, almost ran right into it. Almost ran right into it.
That was wild.
You did.
Y'all think it's wild.
At this current state in your writing abilities, how long does it take you to write a song on average?
It depends. Like, it's songs I write in one sitting. It's songs I have 2 bars and don't come back to it for 2, 3, 4 weeks. Like, everything varies, but I write multiple songs at a time now.
You write to the beat or without it?
Majority to the beat,
what's your preference?
Wherever it come, bro. I get it from the source. You know what I'm saying? Pause, but I get it from the source. If I got a pause talking about God, then so be it. Yeah. But it just depends. If I get an idea and I don't have no beat, I'll write the idea. If I hear a beat and inspire idea, I write it. So I don't really have a preference. I write to the beat more often because I get beats from people. But it don't really. Sometimes I have a bunch of beats and none of them inspire nothing, and I'll write an idea and still be looking for a beat. So it just depends. Like, bro, I got really beats I supposed to rap on. I ain't rapped on them, but I did send you that verse.
Gotta change that.
I did send you that verse.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, another secret. Me and Relly got a song. I don't know when he gonna put it out, but yeah. It's his song. So you gotta ask
now
him.
look who keep a secret.
You real secretive. That's 2 secrets in 10 minutes.
I'm just a producer.
I'll just do podcasts and produce.
I saw.
Okay. Leave me alone, nigga. Let me work.
Well, yeah,
Whatever.
I got features outwithstanding. I got
That's
projects
what
I'm
happened
working
with my album.
on,
It just got trash.
writing for people.
He said, fuck your album, man. I must do my own album.
Yeah, when y'all gonna do an album?
Oh, y'all don't want me rapping.
I'm talking about like an on mute album.
Like,
It got scrapped for the Rally album.
Whoa.
Yeah. My boy came with his idea first.
Hey, man. I'm battling the pressure right now. Give me a bag.
all the better to make music with, my dear. What's up?
My dear.
Oh, okay. Nigga,
Nah.
I ain't opened FL in all of 2025.
Oh man, and you want to make a project? What are you talking about right now, really?
Hey,
You're talking yourself out of a job.
No.
Good.
2 weeks. No, seriously.
You got my number?
All
Phones work both ways.
Your phone about to be on fire.
Yeah, I need that, bro. Like I love
The challenge, it sounds like.
working on multiple projects. Like is dope because no matter how I'm feeling, I got something to write to.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I might be writing about this, writing about that, writing for this person. So having these different types of beats, different types of ideas, I might not be in the mood for what I was working on 2 days ago. So let me use this beat. Let me use that beat.
to keep you creative.
Absolutely, because I used to struggle with that. Like, I never really felt like I had writer's block, but I would get uninspired, though. Like, if I sit down and write, I can always write, but it's like, what do I want to actually talk about? Because again, like, my biggest thing now, especially, like, last name first and forward is all intentionality. I really want everything I say to mean something.
I'm going to stop you right there for just a second. Did y'all hear what he just said?
Yeah.
So, like,
and forward.
You're well aware that this is a very pivotal moment in what you do.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, when I finishing this album, I knew I did something I had never done before, as far as how good it was.
I'll say this, and I wish, I don't know how many times tonight we wish you was here tonight so we can say this in your presence so it don't sound like smoke. When you said I'm on West Montgomery causing earthquakes, I knew that you weren't that nigga that I talked to when I came to that video shoot.
Absolutely.
Like, that dude's different.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that means something to the people who know that it means something to. And guess who you're talking to? People who know what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. Yeah.
Me and DJ talk all the time about how people get, they get hungry, but it's like, I ate already, but I could eat if I needed to.
Yeah.
Like, you that hunger that you had is different now.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting to see, like, in real time somebody turn into who people don't like me for being. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird to see. Like, that's dope. I'm honored to be a part of it, man. That's amazing
for him.
For him. How you go from complimenting him to yourself?
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
No.
I thought you about to ask me something.
You wonder why we think you gonna be hot when you get money.
No.
He already like that.
It's gonna.
So why you getting mad at me for being who I am?
Hands and feet.
Every time we go out, I'm telling you.
We
God
get,
damn.
We get paid. We just gonna get Mathis a stipend.
You got me on stimmy.
You got to go per diem. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that next one.
Can't
That nigga a lawyer.
Y'all got me in a conservatorship.
Not outside of your musical activities. What's your free time spent like?
Man, I'm working on that because I really haven't had a lot of free time lately. Like 2025 has been kind of wild for me, like family stuff, losing people, stuff like that, unfortunately. What my free time is going to look like, because I'm about to be more, what I'm learning, I think my next stuff going to kind of be about is me learning to put myself first a little bit. So I do a lot of like...
Just like you did your last name?
Exactly. Like, I put my last name first, now it's time to put, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, once I talk about wanting to get to the point I don't need a job and stuff no more, my days are going to look like me making music and me hooping. I put the little field night video out, I'm making little shots. Boy,
with that football player jumper.
I cannot. If I go out there and hoop right now, I'm embarrassing myself. I'm sorry, the shape it don't make no sense. So, but that's what I really.
How many takes we took?
I was just shooting. He was filming. So whatever went in.
It's
went in,
automatic.
you know
Is
what
the
I'm
answer to
saying?
your question.
The edit looks great.
I'm
but
horse.
yeah.
I'm horse and
that,
shootout.
that 3 I shot, that was my
I ain't
first
got
shot,
no-
though. I really cashed that hoe on the first one.
I ain't got no
But,
running in me.
I really like, I used to hoop for real. And, like, I'm way out of shape now. That's my favorite pastime besides doing music. And I'm real big on I got a girlfriend, obviously. We spend a lot of time. Real big on family time. I got 2 young nephews, 2 and 4, Jaden and Jordan, so I love spending time with them. But I'm not really outside type of guy. I don't do a whole lot. Like, the stuff I do it with, say, my girl or the homies or whatever.
That's the only way to do it, bro.
Man, that's the best way to
live,
be.
shit.
What Kendrick say, man?
Keep me
It's
out
better
of
off having
trouble.
one woman. Everything tricky right now. So
And
yeah.
Sharp.
Come on, man.
Woo.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
So I'm very much out the way. Like, you see me, I'm either out doing some music or I'm out with my people. So yeah. But yeah, the hooping though, I'm trying to come hoop with you, but I ain't ready yet. I'm out of shape. So
Oh, we got out of shape people out there.
man, I'm embarrassed myself, bro. It's bad. Like, I need to get some of this off me right quick.
Jeez. Me and my belly run up and down that court. All I need is a Celsius.
You be cashing them hoes. I done seen
Nigga
you.
said a Celsius.
That nigga shoot twice a game.
All I
This
need
the
is a
best nigga to
Celsius.
play with, bro. He don't want nothing but the game winner. That's all he want to shoot.
I'm a facilitator. I pass
And a couple
first.
assists. There we go. See?
Yeah, I play
need
like
it.
Jokic, essentially. So I'm
Oh, well,
big
you, all you
dude.
gotta do is post it.
Pass the ball. I can make the shot.
Don't mess up to a DJ assist, and you ain't seeing the ball no more.
He ain't lying. He
Yeah.
ain't
Speaking
lying.
from
I'm gonna
experience.
look you
I
out.
went 4 months without hooping, came out there and missed 2, and I thought I was kicked off the team.
Black and no
You
more
get
passes,
cardio.
bro.
What? Boy, I
Not that game. He missed it too.
had to create, and then so you can shoot. Okay, here go the ball. Like, this nigga
You
here.
had to create
It's
your
nah,
own
cause
shot.
but hold on. Not only did this motherfucker miss, this nigga would
He didn't touch the
also
rim?
no.
Oh.
He would.
Pause.
He would.
Jesus.
He was
Come
not
on.
taking open shots. He kicked that bitch back.
Oh no, you gotta let
You
it fly,
gotta
brother.
shoot the open shots, bro.
I was
nigga
winded,
be-
bro.
they be
I ain't
like-
had no wind, bro. I was just.
And that's why I can't hoop
Bruh.
yet. I do the
You
same
for sure
shit.
gonna miss, bro.
I ain't kicked that bitch over there for nothing. I ain't kicking to get it back. I ain't cutting. This
Yeah.
200 pounds don't cut. That's why my knees still good.
Yeah,
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
No.
he on Andre Miller time.
Holler at me when y'all want to play horse. A shootout.
Hey,
nigga.
we can do
Yeah,
that.
y'all want to play? Yeah, we can run some horse. I'll play that.
Nephew, let me see that
Hey, a
ball.
light game of 21, baby.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
3-on-3, 5-on-5, I'm out of there.
Yeah, y'all got that.
I ain't I
So before we get
smoke
out
too much to do
here,
up
this
and
is
down
a
the
Damo
court.
question. I'm still because he's talking. What do you hope people take from your album when they hear it?
Man, I hope they take confidence and pride in themselves first. That's what I really wrote it for. Like, that was me finding the confidence in myself. That's my favorite song of the album is Limelight. And that's the song, like, we talked about the second verse thing. We talked about how good Josie's verse is too. So it was a whole different song at first. I had a verse, I had somebody else on the song. Sent it to Josie. Josie's verse was so amazing. Cut the other person. I wrote a new verse.
You're out of here, pal.
The new verse I wrote ended up being
shit,
the
they made
last
you
verse.
rewrite.
And then the first verse, I kind of changed it to fit more of the theme. But that song ended up being about me, again, like thinking I was looking for something and realizing that it was in me. So I want people to kind of go on that same journey as they hear the music. Like, whatever you're looking for is within. You feel me? So
You guys good.
yeah. So that's what I want people to take away when they hear last name first. And like, and be proud of who you are. Like I said, put your last name first. Like, that's why, because originally I was gonna do an album called Bingham, which is my last name, but that was so personal, and I'm like, I ain't dropped in so long. Let me make something that's still personal, but everybody can find themselves in it.
Yeah.
So that's why I changed the last name first. So whatever your name is, you can speak to yourself and be proud of who you are.
Gotcha.
So yeah. What did y'all take from the album? I was listening to it.
I know that's right.
It's kind of
I know that's right.
kind of that.
Level of church, you know what I'm
Kind of
saying?
that because of the title.
Yeah.
The way the intro come in, it's kind of like, okay, like a little bit of pride, like take a little pride in yourself and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of it, other than listening to a rapping ass nigga rapping his ass
Basically.
off.
For me, it was life is what you put into it.
Yeah.
Like, you only gonna get what you willing to work for. If you ain't willing to work for it, you ain't gonna get it. That was my ending out of it.
That's right.
Question for the couch before we get out here. If y'all had to put Bingo on the song with one person on the song with Bingo, who would y'all want to hear that nigga rap with?
You talking about like just period?
Period or city? I was thinking in the city.
I'll
City?
I'll actually I'll do both. If
Okay,
possible.
so do both.
Yeah. Somebody who I might not have access to yet, or somebody we know I can get on the song with.
City is Fats for me.
Who?
Stole my
City is
answer,
Fats
bitch.
for me.
Stole my
I had to
answer.
say it first. City is Fats for me.
Bastard.
Y'all niggas would be diabolical on a song together. That shit would be disgusting.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
They'd fucking hate me. I'd come here to make.
In its
hate
own,
me.
in its own underlying ways, last name first and table manner kind
They're the same shit.
Word.
of right there.
It's the shift. It's the fundamental shift in who you are when you go from that dude who I used to be to the guy who you're talking to, right? Like,
Yeah.
when I like saying that the way you're talking and the way you sound now is heavy is not a joke. Like you talk different. You got a different.
Man, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I worked hard for that, so I'm glad.
Yeah, Kate asked you about your business and you close that motherfucking door. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all
My
I'm saying.
second name is semi-local, semi-nationally, however you want to put it. But I would be interested to hear you and Clay do a Brooklyn's Finest type record.
That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. I fuck with Clay heavy. I fuck with Fats heavy too. But yeah, that'd be super hard.
I would like him and Quiet Money to do a record.
Yeah,
I would say
see that.
preach. The names,
Yeah.
y'all subject matter. I could hear some back and forth type shit
Oh,
too.
look at my extra thinking.
That means knock yourself out. Time.
Yeah, that'd be some hard shit.
Man, I was talking to Preach. I was talking to Preach last
my
night. I
boy,
sent him a record. He did a verse. He didn't send it to me yet. Talking about he ain't like his verse. Nigga, get the fuck out of
He
here.
always gonna
He
say
told me
that.
that. He told me that last year.
You rapping ass nigga. You don't send me that motherfucking verse. Stop playing.
Hands and
Preach.
feet.
He ain't like it yet.
Was it for something that was on the album?
It was something after the album.
Oh,
And
okay.
he had look in that camera right there. And you tell him.
Because
my
I was
camera.
listening-
Preach. My verse.
I'm calling you out.
I
was
send him
listening-
the verse, man.
Cause
Send him the verse.
I didn't know where it was, so
Uh-huh.
when he told me, I was listening to the album trying to figure out could
You
he
son
like
of a
what,
bitch,
what
you
song
said
could this
that.
nigga have been on?
Yeah.
Because I was like, God damn, that would have been a good feature.
You
But where? Because the album was pretty damn perfect. I don't know where you would put that nigga, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was for something after, but related. So,
Got
yeah.
you.
So yeah. So I would definitely want to work with everybody y'all said. Those are great answers.
Who?
Cab, yeah.
I don't listen to that nigga. Sorry.
I know Cab.
Crystal.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say Crit too.
Yeah, Crip made all the sense in the world. For sure.
Sure you would.
Yeah. Don't say crit around
Going
DJ.
down
I'm
my
gonna get
shit,
pissed
man.
off.
I just
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
If
with
you say it
Crip.
again, I'm gonna dive on. Pause, bro.
What's our first concert together?
It was a crit, bro.
All right.
When
then.
y'all seen them?
Stop faking.
What was it? Return of
It was right after whatever got Free My Soul on it.
That was one of the mixtapes.
So yeah, Warehouse. Yeah.
Oh, I seen him first time for his first album, House of Blues.
Cause I was getting mad because
And
we
then I
went
seen
through
him
the
at
whole.
Warehouse. Most
He
recently.
waited till the end of the goddamn show to do Free My Soul. I was about to ask for a refund.
That's crazy.
Any more industry collabs y'all want to
Free
hear?
My Soul and Event are like two of my favorite
The
songs.
Vent.
They stole crit from me.
I don't even need no other Crit songs.
So worldwide of all time, who would we think?
I ain't gonna lie, Yo Flow and Rick Flow would be nice together. too,
Ross.
bro.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
It'd be hard.
Yeah.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah.
I got somebody in my mind and I can't think of it right now.
I'd want to hear you with
I
like
call
a
myself
singer,
nigga. Fuck you.
Like who though?
like a Jasmine Sullivan. Like she might have like a verse in the middle, but does the hook
Really
or
do the
something.
hook, yeah.
Or
Hook
you
and a
or
bridge.
you get over yourself and start
I
singing
could
the way
get
that
you
you
a
want
singer
to,
now.
and fucking. What are the hands?
Yeah.
What are the hands? Is there something you're not telling us?
I could get you a singer.
I've had advice that I should add more melody to my music, but it's tough for me. That's like that's my weakness for sure. But
Let me tell you something. Hang on, everybody. Hang on.
Love melodies.
Let me tell you something. I did. Let me tell you something. The way that you're living now, The way that you're talking, the way that you walk into places, the way that you
like
walk,
second
the way
time
that
this
you
year
walk
I've
into
been
somewhere when
cut
people knew
cut
you
off.
was gonna be there and you got there
Shut
before.
up.
You was like, oh shit, it was ready for me already. Let's get to it. That guy can do what he needs to do. So you can let that singing shit
He
out.
can't
You
wear
are-
chains and shades together no more.
Hey, and a
No
hat.
more. And a hat. Yeah, you.
Yeah, he acting brand new today. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't never gave that many nicknames. Ever. I'm an avid on mute, listening, watching. He ain't never had that many AKAs. That was crazy.
One chain.
No
I would
shade.
like to
Lighter
regular
shade.
glasses.
Lighter shade. Yeah.
Leave the locs at
This
home,
side
bud.
up, I don't know
Yeah.
how to
It's a
put this.
family show.
Put them goddamn sandals back on.
And what? I gotta start wearing shorts again.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
you know what this cloth feels like. What are we talking about?
Get the fuck out of here. I don't know if it's necessarily like rapper collab-ish, but I would love to
You don't
be,
gotta be a rapper.
on some of them Griselda type beats.
Word.
Oh shit, yeah.
I
That'd be
like
dope.
that you could get off
Also
some
like
of them
conductor
shit.
type shit. Or...
Yeah, as long as he don't press that button.
Just
Yeah.
on
He
the
doesn't
beats
like. I
or
love
with
that
them
shit
rappers.
though. Conductor, we have a problem.
Just don't touch the button too much and we good, bro.
Nah.
Be like, hey, man, you got like twice.
Yeah. And you had actually tweeted me some collabs you'd like to hear me do as well before. It was a while. It was probably like last year or earlier.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I'll give it. Y'all ask the question, I'm going to give y'all an answer.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know,
Well,
maybe
I'm
like
definitely trying to do more of that too. Like really connecting and building with more people who I respect around the city. 'Cause I work with people I really, really like be with every day type shit.
Uh-huh.
So I would love to work with more of the people that y'all mentioning because, yeah, bro, I think all of us are too good to not be working together and building and expanding our fan bases and shit like that.
Like Issa say, you gotta build horizontally.
Right.
The
You
fact
gotta-
that
before
there's
you go
not
vertical.
the fact that there's not like a Dreamville style album
What?
that comes out every 6 months in Houston makes no fucking sense.
Man, I'm probably
Our
gonna be
group could definitely do it. It could be done.
yeah,
It
like
could be done.
if On Mute don't put it together, but matter like I've been thinking about trying to put shit like that
Are you
together.
about to threaten us
honestly.
right now?
If y'all don't do it, I'm gonna do it intentionally. Cause
See
like who else better than y'all? Y'all done had all the
For
guests.
sure.
Y'all know all the producers. Y'all know all the artists. Yeah.
We know everybody.
So yeah, I feel like y'all.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
We might just do it together. You know what I'm saying? We might just do it together because I've been thinking about my first time saying this even out loud. I've been thinking about starting a book like all day studio sessions, just inviting everybody I can and just cooking and just seeing what come out.
Just
But
a convention of the meeting of the mind.
type shit. Yeah, just to
I would love to
like,
see
we, like,
some
I
shit
just
like
send
that.
the session.
I'll be a go for
Man.
it, day.
bro, cause like just again,
Just
like
sit
being
there.
at a 9 to 5, bro, like
You know
that
I
shit
would-
be
I'm
draining
rolling
me.
up all day.
And I
Bro,
really, I
You
need
know
to
what I would
be.
do in there?
I need to be in a creative environment often as possible. Like I have more fun in studio sessions and hooping than anything.
Half
So-
my time at work is spent putting thoughts in my notes app.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts. So yeah, so I definitely been thinking about just finding more ways to collaborate. So yeah, like we can talk about it more for sure. Like trying to make a real compilation album and do it the right way too. Have full credits, have the
Yeah.
lyrics in it,
Yeah.
good cover art, visuals, an event. That's the best excuse in the world to do an event. You have all these different artists working together.
everybody got to come.
Everybody coming,
people-
everybody bringing people out.
What does Houston sound like? Press play. Like
Exhibit
Hey,
A.
this.
And people have done it, but not with like us. It's been like D Flowers and D Baby and Young Al, which respect to them, but they don't represent the shit we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So before we get out here, you want people to know where they can find you and all your beautiful music at, my brother?
Beautiful music, man. He impressed. My music is beautiful.
Impressed was
This is
crazy, bro. I
Fives,
can't-
hold on, fives across the board. This is a legendary episode of the On View podcast.
It is.
My
and
name
there's
is
no gas, no cap. Like,
If
niggas
you don't
think-
believe us, tap in and see.
please,
Niggas think we just
please
be on
press
here
play.
You can go to,
jacking niggas, pause.
you can go to my page and look at my title post at the end of every month. Nigga. He there. He there.
Again, though, my name is Godbody Bingo. You can find me everywhere at Godbody Bingo, spelled just how it sounds. GodbodyBingo.com, merchandise, music, visuals, write-ups, press, events, everything is there. I appreciate y'all. Praise! Praise!
And just like that, we'll be right
You
the
could left it
fuck.
off on the praise, bitch. We didn't need you to talk.
But it's my thing.
No,
No,
not
you
that.
don't have a thing.
Not when you a
Pause.
microwave. Guests don't have things. Peace.
Oh. Cats don't have
That's
things.
a good ending.
Hey, cut it.